Hopgood has put this together. He's actually been following us around the country for a long time, going to lumberjack events all the way from Oregon to Wisconsin, and he's been studying it, and he is, you know, he's dedicated to this. He showed that, you know, a long time ago when we saw him pop up. He's talked about it. He bought 90-foot poles. Nobody buys 90-foot poles from the Pacific Northwest unless they're serious, and so this is going to be an annual event.
So, yes, I got about a day and a half in it right now. It's just kind of a hunting theme, you know. It's that time of year now, and we figured we'd put a few hunting animals in there.
I got started as a hand carver many years ago as a kid, and then I kind of progressed into using a chainsaw for larger pieces, and it just kind of took off from there. And my favorite theme to do is anything that pertains with American Indians. I just love carving them, and I try to carve all different types of Indians, and woodland, northeast woodland, the prairie, the far east, excuse me, far west. So I really have had a great time doing Indians.
I work for Steel Power Equipment up in Southern Ohio, and Steel is involved in the Steel Timber Sports Series, which is a nationally televised lumberjack show. And I got affiliated with them through my job about 22 years ago, and started announcing and just became friends with all the lumberjacks. And so one thing's led to another, and I'm sort of like their road buddy that travels around and does the announcing for them.
3 years ago, Mike Hopgood approached me at the World Championships about this event. And that's how long Mike's been working on this and thinking about this, probably longer. And he just, you know, said, what would you think about a big lumberjack show in Mississippi? And I said, great. I said, you know, and he said, I want to do it. He said, I'm going to need some help. You know, I'm going to need somebody from your side, the wood chopping side, and somebody's been around a while. And, you know, I've been doing this for 32 years. And, you know, knows all the guys, you know, friends with all the guys, know how to run a show. I've run shows. I run shows in Ohio and Connecticut and wherever. And I need your help. And I said, whatever you need. I said, I'll give you a hand. And so then the next year he came back again. We talked it over some more, and it just kept progressing until finally this, you know, last year he came and said, we're doing this. I want you. We started from there. And then we started, what do we need? How do we do it? What are we going to do? The events, all that stuff. And it just got slowly put together.
Now it's very important, folks, that this saw is on the right side of the log. If you'll notice, every pull they make, that saw drops almost a ½ inch. That's how sharp these saws are. But it's very, very important to start on the correct side of the log. So, by me looking at this, and from what I've known from lumberjacking all these years, you guys got your saw on the wrong side. I would put it on Mike's side. So Mike, pull it over there.
Now, I'll tell you what, I think I like it better on Scott's side. Scott, bring it on back. That's about an inch. Some of you got it. The ones who didn't, you all that got it, nudge them and explain it to them, will you? All right, so here we go. It was a close one. They only lost by a half a second the last time it was that close. Mike and Scott Hopgood against Mike Sullivan and Dave Jewett. These two guys have put up both their paychecks this week, double against these fellas. So here we go. Contestants, are you ready? Timer's ready. Contestants, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, come on, Mike and Scott. Dave and Mike are really going at it. It's going to be close again. They're getting very close. It's going to be. They're dead even right now. It's incredible how fast these Hopgood boys are. It's going to be right now, Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up.
Yeah, I hope they enjoyed everything. You know, we tried to give them a nice piece to look at and watch us try to make them, we do quick cars. We had a quick car earlier today, because sometimes folks don't got the patience to watch a big piece all the way through, but they like to see the quick stuff be made like in an hour or something.
I wouldn't do it if I didn't. I don't have to do this. This is a hobby for me. So, I get out a dozen times a year, and all the competitors, we're all buddies and friends, so we go out to dinner together, and we've watched our kids grow up together, and, this is just the way we're all growing old, being buddies, and how much better does it get? So this is our first time down in Mississippi this year. The people have been wonderful. This venue is extraordinary. I mean, we do a lot of lumberjack shows Midwest to the Northeast. A lot of timber sports shows there. So this is sort of new down here, but they've got their hands around it pretty well. This thing is one of the most well-organized events I've ever been a part of.